Hello there, and welcome back to Coldwaters.mod. I'm Captain Numpty, or Commander Numpty if you please, and here's me boat, and today we're back in the Royal Navy Oberon-class. We're in Sierra 19, S19, HMS Opossum. And this is a fictional scenario set in 1994, where we are going to put the Opossum, who at this point in time, I don't believe she was in service, but in this hypothetical situation, we're going to suppose that she is a test bed for the Royal Navy's latest weapons. Well, I say latest weapons. We've got Spearfish and Tigerfish Mod 2 improved on board. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Okay. Now we are between Scotland to the south. Can we see Scotland? Yes, we can. And the Faroe Islands to the north. Can we see the Faroe Islands? Yes, we can. And our mission is to intercept and destroy a simulated mission. It's not for real. We wouldn't fight the Americans, right? Our mission is to intercept and destroy a US SSBN. Now, we don't know if it's an Ohio or George Washington class, but we know that she's got escorts, potentially up to, I think it's 4, might be 5 escorts of various boats. We just don't know where they are. Now, this will be a challenge. Here's the deal. So this particular Oberon class has been modified to carry different weapons. We've got 8 spearfish, I keep saying speared, 8 spearfish, and a decent number of tigerfish on board. In fact, that, oh yeah, I've got 8, right, 22, yep, that is right, I've got a ton of tigerfish and just 8 spearfish. Okay, spearfish, good grief. Both of these are capable weapons in different respects by... Oh boy. Where is that?
Con sonar, new contact bearing 356, designated Sierra 1.
Okay, I may have to get Tigerfish off. What is that? Los Angeles...
Con
okay.
sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
And she can detect me. Okay, so that's bad. I'm going to have to get a bunch of weapons off. I don't think this is going to end well for me. I really don't, but...
Come right to 359, helm aye.
We'll point the nose towards her.
Make depth 3.
Make
That's
turns
right.
for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
That active sonar return of 18 decibels in the bottom right means that she knows where we are. Now we reckon she's 23,000 yards.
Con sonar,
Okay.
launch transient from
That's exactly
Sierra
where she
1.
is. Alright, have at it.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
Okay, that's fine.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 335.
Send some more of these.
Sierra 2.
And now
fire control,
I have
we've lost the wire.
a problem on my hands.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating. Come right to
Okay,
13.
let's go.
Make turns for 17 knots, maneuvering aye.
Yeah, those are not nice torpedoes to deal with. They
Passing
are
300 feet.
like 42s. So that's very
Con,
bad.
fire control. We've lost. Make depth
That's
650 feet. Dive by.
Right, I'm getting spearfish loaded, and I'm getting out of here. So I'm firing 6 torpedoes. I'm just going to give them everything I've got. Los Angeles, okay.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
The Mark 48 is a very dangerous weapon. I really should have had spearfish
Con
loaded.
maneuvering, making turns for 17 knots.
Because what's going to happen now is they're basically, those Mark 48s are going to be all over me like a rash before I've had the chance to cause any sort of threat to them. So spearfish are a very fast weapon. I think it's 40 knots in navigation mode and up to 80 knots in attack mode.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
If I can get a spearfish to the target before their Mark 48s get to me, I've got a chance of disrupting their wire and potentially evading them. But make no bones about it, we are in big trouble in the Oberon here. We can do 17 knots versus these guys can do a lot more. So I'm going to go ahead and get some spearfish out.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
I don't think I'm going to be able to keep the wire on these. Okay, now I know where he is. He's cracking on at 32 knots, so I need to get this spearfish out over here, I think. Don't think I'm going to keep the wire on the spearfish. It's going to lose its wire, which is, you know, it is what it is. And in fact, my tigerfish is going to be lagging behind.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
There's the wire, which I figured would happen. Of the tigerfish I've sent north, 2 of them have got active sonar enabled. That's going to ping, cause hopefully a lot of stress and aggravation for the enemy. And the rest of them are all passive seekers. Now, tigerfish, it's not
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
not the best weapon in the world, but it is quite an effective weapon under certain circumstances. So it's nice and quiet.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
This Mark 48 is on its way to me. This is a very nasty weapon. It looks like an is it a cap? I don't know. It's a nasty, nasty weapon. There's 2. That's my spearfish on the way. 3. Is it tigerfish going at it? No, that's actually a spearfish. I'm not going to stress the number of torpedoes coming my way.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
It's going to be a lot. But this Mark 48 is right on me, and it'll be upon me before I can say boo. So it's not a great place to be in. I'm going to get smashed by Mark 48. Now, part of me would love to just go right at them, as I think that, there's another one up here, that will, they might offload the Mark 48s towards them, but
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
really need to get...
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
That's not good. Why are you firing so many at me, Sunshine? I'll get one off here, I suppose.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
For what it's worth, we'll use active sonar on that one as well.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
But it's not going to make that much of a difference. Okay, so Spearfish is a very dangerous weapon. Its big advantage is its speed. Now, its endurance is not great. And what we mean by endurance is when it's in attack mode, you don't have very long for the thing to hit the target before it runs out of fuel.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 352. Contact is in the baffles.
I'm changing course.
Con sonar, lost
yeah.
contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 014. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar, new contact bearing 347. Designated Sierra 3.
I'm going to try and get out of attack range with
Con
these.
sonar, new contact bearing 359. Designated Sierra 4.
But it's not going to happen. I'm going to get
Con
to...
sonar, regain contact on Sierra 1, bearing 018.
Alright, I'm going to get basically
Con
attacked
sonar,
by
regain
2.
contact on Sierra 2, bearing 356. Con sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 333.
333, okay. Alright, well look at that detection range, good grief. That's the one that is to the north-northwest of me. It's now heading right at me. I'm going to attempt to... I'm going to maneuver directly west, try and avoid this one that's still in navigation mode, heading
Con
south-southeast.
sonar, torpedo in
Never
the
mind.
water, torpedo in the water, bearing 013.
Never mind, it didn't work. Okay. And it's active as well, which is interesting. I think. Yeah, it seems right at me. Alright, well, we have a challenge on our hands
sonar,
now.
lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 022. Contact
Con, knuckle form.
Let's try and knuckle, see if
Con
that throws them
sonar,
off. It
lost
does.
Contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 003. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 353. Contact is in the baffles.
So, I don't have much chance to get away from these torpedoes. My hope was that
Con, knuckle formed.
I would be able to
Con
get...
sonar, noisemaker bearing 024.
be able to get a torpedo at the enemy sooner rather than later, and I don't think that that was very realistic. But I figured I'd give it a try.
Con, knuckle formed.
I love it. That torpedo comes right at me. I'm gonna reduce my depth. Let's see if we can get above this thing. The Oberon is quite maneuverable
Passing 600 feet.
for what she is.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 0, 0.
Passing 500 feet.
I did polish those maneuverability
Con sonar
statistics, as I
regained
remember.
contact on Sierra 1.
Passing 400 feet.
This isn't good.
Con sonar lost contact.
Passing 300 feet.
There was a sandwich going on here.
Knuckle form.
Yep. That's bad.
Passing 200 feet.
That's very bad.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con, knuckle formed.
See how quickly I just can't get away from him.
Regained
I'm dead.
contact.
Alright. Now I'd love to continue the demise of the Oberon or the Opossum class. But what I'll do is I'll stop here. We'll see if we got anyone. See, if I were to let us sink, there's a chance my Spearfish might get the bad guy, but I don't think he will. He'll get away. Alright, well, sunk by a Mark 48. Cue my surprise face. We're actually going to go ahead and give that another go. Keep the same exact things, but this time, no, I'm just going to keep it where it is. It's fine. But what I want to do is change the mix-up of weapons. So let's go back into status. So I'm actually going to... I still want to have lots of Tigerfish, but I really want lots of Spearfish. Spearfish are going to be my greatest strength here. And the hope is if I get my Spearfish out...
Con sonar new contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, I think I want to get, like... See, if I go active, I'm going to get...
Con sonar new contact bearing 1-8.
This isn't good.
0
Pissed to be
knots.
right on me.
Maneuvering eye.
Okay, so we've dropped the speed to 0. We've...
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
That's really bad. Pinging me already, or pinging something. So Sturgeon
Con
class.
sonar
Oh, he can definitely
Sierra
hear me.
1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
See, do we see where they are? Okay,
Con
that's
sonar
one.
new contact bearing 187. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 3.
Alright, well, we've got at least this heading
Con
towards
sonar launch transient from Sierra 3.
another one here. Okay, that's very bad. But we'll get
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
some weapons on here.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 1.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
I need to get out of here.
Come right to 280.
Now the hope is that these weapons
turns for Con sonar. We are cavitating.
will be pretty effective. As long as they can get to the enemy before their weapon can get to me. And that's going to be a challenge. So I got to move.
Con,
Come right to 329 helm
I
eye.
got to move away as best I can, at the best speed.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Tigerfish loaded there. Okay, so we're basically going to just book it out of here, which is relative in the Oberon class. So you see how this torpedo here is changing its course as it figures out where I'm going. Well, yeah, that's to be expected. Let's correct it here.
Making turns for 17
I
knots.
want to go down to 600
Make
feet.
depth 600 feet. Dive high.
5 torpedoes on the way. I wonder what this is. What's this? I reckon that's a... Like
Con sonar Sierra 4 is class of Con sonar no longer cavitating.
Right. So basically, this torpedo here is maneuvering to engage with me. He has a pretty good idea of what's going on. And it looks like they're scattering, which is not really a surprise. But when they scatter, there's a chance that they're not going to be able to essentially follow me on their sensors.
Shoot 2-6. Aye,
So
sir.
we're going to get some more torpedoes out.
Shoot 2.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 2.
And I'm going to go ahead and change course.
Come right to 074. Helm aye.
I'm trying to flood the sea with my torpedoes rather than their torpedoes, because one, it gives me an advantage.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
The game's only got a certain number of torpedoes I think you can keep track of, and I don't know how many that is.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 190. Contact is in the baffles.
I'd rather it be my torpedoes
Come right to 088. Helm aye.
than theirs. And so the plan here is we're just going to clobber
Con
them.
sonar regained contact on. Sierra.
Con, dive at 600 feet, dive aye.
Okay, so that's worked. The torpedo...
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 3. Bearing 188.
The torpedoes heading directly north are not being...
Con sonar regained contact on. Con helm. Steady course.
not being steered towards me because whatever fired it is turned
Con sonar
around.
regained contact on. Sierra 2, bearing 198.
Now I have the
Con sonar regained contact on.
Make depth 650 feet, dive aye.
I have the same issue because I can't guide my torpedoes if the wire gets cut, but that's okay. They need to be on the defensive as much as I need to be on the defensive, or on the offensive even. I don't know what that is.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 192. Contact faded.
I don't know.
Con sonar regained contact.
Con, dive at 650 feet, dive aye.
Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Con sonar
Something's
regained
been
contact
detected.
on. Sierra 5, bearing 198. Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Oh, look at that.
Con sonar Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
Might have just pulled this off because we've got 4 torpedoes heading behind me now. 4 torpedoes heading to the west. Now there's going to be others heading east. I'm sure of it. I just can't detect them right now. 2 of my there'll be Spearfish are engaging. I'm guessing Sierra 4. And this will be a nice view to see.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 2.
Oh yeah, that's bad because clearly that Sierra 2 knows what's going on, and he's fired upon me. But having those weapons head towards a target is good. So I'm clearly a threat. Now let's make no bones. I do not expect the Oberon to sink everything going.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Or more accurately, I'm not good enough to do that. But if I can give him a bloody nose, that'd be
Con
very
sonar
good.
noisemaker bearing
Now, look at
187.
that. That's interesting. I don't know that we can reach you with our torpedo, but we're going to fire one in this direction.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Because you never know. I know that there's a torpedo that is heading towards my direction from, I think, Sierra 2. Actually,
Con sonar lost contact.
Ooh,
Sierra 1,
got a
last
sturgeon.
bearing 187. Contact breaking up.
that's 1-0. Well, no, the last time I lost, didn't hit anything. So we're even now. We're even. I'm good with that. Yeah, and it looks like another enemy boat or U.S. Navy boat is being attacked. I'll take a swig of my drink right now. And we'll let
Con,
this
fire
pan out.
control.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 210.
Okay, so I see a torpedo heading right towards my interceptor. 2 torpedoes. Now I could try and cross. I could try and head southeast. Try and pass in. I mean, they've got such a long detection range. I think a better bet is to just run away.
Come left to 356. Helm aye.
I do lose.
Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
I do lose my ability to detect them. I don't have a towed array, but that'll be okay. I've got
Con
torpedoes
sonar
out.
lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 207. Contact is in the baffles.
I've got torpedoes out, trying to engage them as best I can, so I think I can get away from another Mark 48 or 2. So
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 3, bearing 20. Con helm steady course. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 224.
And then
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 209. Come left to 317, helm aye.
I'm going to notch these 2 torpedoes heading northeast. Now, by notching, we travel perpendicular to its course. I'm trying to put as much separation.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 200. Con sonar lost contact. Con helm, steady course.
I'm trying to put as much separation as I can between those torpedoes and...
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 222.
And I would say I'm not out of the woods. So the 2 passive torpedoes, the 2 torpedoes that are west-southwest, the ones that have turned or yellow even, they're passively seeking me. And that's they're going to hear me. They're actually potentially within range of hearing me, because if their ad caps is 4,000 yards, and I would say I'm not that much away from 4,000 yards right now. But more concern is that these...
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
These torpedoes coming up behind me.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 200.
Will be pointing their sensor head towards me, and that's bad. Are they shallow or are they deep? They're kind of deep. Let's get up to... no, let's not get up to periscope depth. I'm sort of... I need to go quiet, but right now they're just a little too close. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so they're maybe 3,500 yards with that. I think that
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 200.
they will detect me if they go live right now. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, they're going to detect me. I'm traveling best speed, which is only 17 knots. Now, really what I want to do is get another torpedo or 2 out. This guy. I'll go ahead and fire in his direction, I think.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 209.
Because it's really a case
Con
of...
sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
kind of flooding...
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Flooding the ocean with ordnance, with my weapons, in the hope that one of them's gonna hit. We're gonna get close enough to threaten, and if they have to maneuver hard, they tend to lose the wire, as do I.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 207.
We got a good idea where this guy is, and I'd love to get another weapon. I can do that. Let's face it, I can go ahead and do that.
Shoot 2-1, aye sir.
And sure, I may lose the wire on that one, but it's a potential threat. Yeah, let's move it a little closer.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
We lost the wire on it. Okay. What weapons are left? More Spearfish than Tigerfish. That's good. Spearfish is a very dangerous weapon. As I say, it has a range issue when it's live, but Tigerfish is a lot slower. It's going to struggle with these US boats. It's not a threat. It's going to cause them to maneuver hard, and potentially means a Spearfish can get close. Okay, so I can't detect the 2 torpedoes behind me. I think they've just gone live as well. I think I'm safe. Never ever think that, but...
Con, torpedo room, tube 5.
Drop to,
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering
let's drop to 5 knots and point my nose towards these targets and see if we can
Come left
get a little bit more.
209, helm aye.
A little more information on them. Now, here's the reason why I want to point my nose at them. See this great big bulbous
Con
nose?
maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
That's her bow sonar. We don't have a towed array. Now, the Oberon-class is covered in sonar sensors, very well equipped for its time. But not having a towed array means you have to be facing more or less towards the target to get a good sonar information from it. You get a bit from the side, don't get me wrong, it's just better to be facing it. So I'm going to turn around. They're still getting active returns on me. We've actually avoided everything so far. Can't be impressed. We want to get better information by pointing the nose at the target. And it looks like we've got a... Yes, we do. Take a look at this guy.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
He's not taking a hit. And he's running with his tow diary in. Was he doing 31 knots? Yeah, so he's fleeing. He must have heard about me. And he's quite a bit closer than we thought. So, okay, I'm tempted just to cut my speed to 0 and just float around here. In fact, we've loaded everything, so let's go ahead
Wake
and
ship for ultra quiet.
ultra quiet it. We should get a better return on everything else soon, and I've got some tigerfish and some spearfish waiting, so let's accelerate time for a little bit.
Con, helm, steady course.
Wow, we got the Flight 3 Los Angeles. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So is that 2 down? Well, that's Royal Navy 1 loss to the US Navy's 2. Okay, and now this Sierra 4 has detected incoming torpedoes. Just like, ooh, this isn't good. I don't really want to. I think what I want to do is get a little spearfish out here, I think.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
I'm not going to lose the wire at 5 knots, so let's run this thing further east. Yeah, I'm forcing them to turn south. Maybe. Well, they just made an evasive turn, but I don't think... Let's get a tigerfish out. Tigerfish to this vicinity.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Tigerfish because it's still a threat, but
Con
it's...
sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
I got my
Con
detections wrong.
sonar, launch
Okay,
transient
that's-
from Sierra 4.
That is bad. That does mean that they're clearly onto me, so I need to get this spearfish
Come right.
to be a threat.
1, 0.
And I think it was Sierra 4.
Maneuvering aye.
It shouldn't be difficult to make it a threat. In fact, I'm actually going to do
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
another spearfish out. Now, I think this torpedo here... Wow, he's firing it over his buddy's shoulder. That takes brain. That takes balls. But let's see what happens. Okay. So here's my plan. I'm going to notch this incoming torpedo. I'm going to directly threaten Sierra 4 with this second spearfish, or with, well, spearfish and torpedo 1. And what I really want to do, I'm actually going to
Con, helm, steady course.
make that bad boy active. There's a tigerfish that's a follow-up attack. Let's go ahead and mark these. I want to go ahead and change
Come
course.
right to 0, 8, 5. Helm aye.
I think that torpedo is going to follow my course. That's okay. So I want to attack Sierra 4 with torpedo 1, and then the torpedo in tube 2, the one that's not got a wire attached, is going to attack anything that happens to be in its way.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
The tigerfish is a lot slower.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 182. Contact is in the baffles.
But it's also a lot quieter, and that means it could potentially sneak up and clobber them when they least expect it. Or if they take a spearfish and they're not completely sunk, suddenly it'd be a surprise, and here's a tigerfish following it. And a US Admiral...
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 175.
described the tigerfish
Come right to 0, 7, 6. Helm aye.
as lethal because it was quiet. Now, I don't think...
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 178.
Mark 48 heading my way appears to be unguided. The wire may have broken,
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 3.
and that's actually very good news.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, so they know there's a sturgeon down here. That's what Sierra 3 is, and it's roughly where this last marker is. I'm going to make Torpedo 1 go live pretty soon. But I think I can... I don't want to drop my speed to 5 knots right now. This Mark 48 is going to be a little close. I might want to maybe make Torpedo 1 live and essentially just book it out of there. It's probably sensible to do that. Yeah, the sturgeon's anticipating where I am, so I could do with really scaring the sturgeon with this spearfish. Zoom in here to see what I mean. If I change course, this Mark 48 is, I'm sure, going to change course as well. So let's go ahead and turn a little bit further east. Let's put that theory to the test. I expect the torpedo to also turn starboard, turn right a little bit. We'll see if it does. Usually pretty quickly. Nothing so far. Well, we may have seen a subtle change in course. I don't know. Alright, let's firewall the throttle through to 17 knots.
Turns for 17 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I do think we're going to lose the wire, and we've lost contact. Is that change
Con,
course?
fire control, we've lost the wire.
Maybe. Hard to tell. But we'll keep my spearfish on the wire as long as I can, because if I slow down, I might detect that they've changed. Yeah, they're running away from me. Well, no, they're running away from my torpedoes. That's not the same as running away from me. I'm not really a threat.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 17 knots.
Okay, let's go get to 17 knots, and I do believe that Spearfish 1 is going to be a threat to anything, at least two submarines even in its way. So let's make this thing live right now. The size of that sonar, the detection cone, that's got to be a threat. I mean, come on. It's
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
I lost the wire, something, but that's enormous. Look at the sensors on that. Okay. I don't know if that Mark 48 has changed course or not, so it looks like this torpedo's detected something. Look at that. Well, there you go. Right, let's that's the Mark 48
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
heading towards me. That's a Spearfish heading towards something. There's another Mark 48, but that's okay. That one's not a threat. All right, I think we're golden here. I think we've got the US Navy on the run. I did not expect this to go quite as well as it has. Did it change course? I don't think it did.
Con sonar.
Con, knuckle
Did
form.
not mean to knuckle, never mind. Let's head southwest
Come right to 245. Helm aye.
and duck in behind this torpedo here, and I'm going to go ahead and just get another Spearfish out.
Shoot, tube 2. Aye, sir.
Actually, I'm going to head directly west.
Con, fire control,
Come right to 270. Helm aye.
Okay. Let's see if we can watch this engagement here. I can click on it, select on it. Maybe not.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 1.
There you go.
9.
See this spearfish?
Con helm. Steady course.
Pretty decent close in pass. Oh, it's detected something else, something deep. I think. I don't see it, so okay.
Con sonar. Noisemaker bearing 195.
I would say that that's detected something. Think.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 194. Contact breaking up.
Well, you're dead, pal. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the map view then. Alright, so we got another one. That means that there aren't many Americans left. There's just 2, and there were 5. Did I get the George Washington?
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
I don't Oh, there should be a George Washington. I thought that was going to be what. You know what? I don't know what's going on, but which is quite unusual. Okay, I'm going to accelerate time just for a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this. Do this. Oh, that's a little close.
Come left to 2 con.
Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 2.
So bad news is that they are most definitely onto me.
Shoot 2-1.
I think we
Aye,
kind
sir.
of knew that. We're
Shoot
going to get
2-2. Aye, sir.
Con sonar.
A
Launch
few torpedoes
transient
out.
from Sierra 3.
not.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire. Con, fire control, we've lost...
Con, knuckle formed.
Too bothered
Con,
about
torpedo room, no reloads available.
losing the wire, but only having 4 torpedoes left is... Well, there's two submarines and 4 torpedoes anyhow.
Come right to 286. Helm I.
I should be fine, but I gotta kill those wires on those torpedoes so they can't guide them to me, because that's what's going to catch me.
Con, helm, steady course.
So, it's another 3 Spearfish hurtling south towards them. But another 2 torpedoes hurtling north towards me, and there's every chance that they're still wire guided. Although, what's this Sierra 2 traveling at 18 knots? He's going to cut his wire. He won't mean to, but he's going to cut his wire. Okay. Not much to really see right now. I suppose I will.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
He's slowed right down, which is bad. He's slowed down. He's trying to guide his torpedoes, and of course I have Spearfish going his way, but I can't maneuver as quickly as these guys. So let's go ahead.
Come right to 080. Helm I.
I'm going to lose my connection on my sonar on these submarines, but I think I'm okay with that because it may keep me alive.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 158. Contact is in the baffles.
Also, I've got 5
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 181. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3. Bearing 158.
Also, I've got 5
Con
torpedoes.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 2. Bearing 182.
And not 4, so I got plenty of weapons to go around here. I've used a whole magazine worth,
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
but I know that,
Con, helm, steady course.
I know a torpedo is way cheaper than a submarine. Okay, looks like we may have defeated the Mark 48 heading north-northwest. It's not turning to follow me, which is nice. I don't really feel like slowing down, but maybe I should.
Come right to 1. Make turns for 10 knots.
Dropped
Maneuvering I.
to 10 knots, because this gives me a bit of maneuvering at 10 knots, but hopefully,
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
much better ears. Okay, let's see. What have we got? We have... Sturgeon's torpedo is wire guided. That's bad. I do have a torpedo heading his way.
Con, helm, steady course.
And it is going to get to him before his torpedo gets to me. I think the enemy is in a lot of danger here, so I'm going to go ahead and just crank it north.
Come left.
I'm going to run away.
Make turns for 17 knots. Maneuvering I.
Because I think the 2 torpedoes that are heading south-southwest, they're definitely a threat to Sierra 2. And the torpedo that's heading south-southeast is a threat towards the Sturgeon. So I do have 5 other torpedoes
Con
left.
sonar noisemaker bearing 159.
He may already have actually... I guess he's threatened already, so he might be maneuvering. Let's see, what do we think
Con
is...
sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
23
Last
knots.
bearing 1.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 17.
Con, knuckle formed.
I think there's every chance that he will lose his wire Very soon, if not already.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 159. Contact is in the baffles.
Right, so we're heading directly north. What I'm going to do is... that sturgeon's definitely maneuvering hard. I'm going to go ahead and turn it east pretty quickly. I may still get caught by this torpedo heading towards me. Because it was kind of heading in my right direction. Well, let's give it a go. Trying not to knuckle, this gives away my location. So I'll go
Con
ahead.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 1.
Come right to 074. Helm I.
So we'll turn...
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 200.
Turn mostly east.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 201.
Excuse me, big yawn.
Con helm. Steady course.
Gonna flick on some accelerate
Con
time.
sonar
Hey,
lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 205. Contact breaking up.
we got Sierra 2. That's good to see. That's very good. And the sturgeon is fleeing now. This torpedo coming right at me. I have to get out of dodge here. I don't think this is the sensiblest course of action to take right now.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
But I don't, if I try and head west, there's a torpedo right behind me, effectively, and I know I could potentially duck in behind it, but I've got a distance to go either way. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to just hope for the best, I think. That's always a sensible plan, and it looks like it's quite deep. I say quite deep. That's maybe not as deep as me. I don't have the depth to play with to get down super deep. And I could run on the surface, but that would cavitate and it'd be very obvious where it was. So what I got to do is hope that this sturgeon catches one of those spearfish heading his way. But as you see from all the different, let's go ahead and move some of these. All the different green crosses, we can pretty much see. Well, now we know exactly where he is. Let's see. Is he being chased by something? Oh no. Tigerfish. Mark 48. Spearfish. Mark 48 and cap, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm just going to keep it pegged. This torpedo is getting perilously close, but I can try and turn towards it and see if I can get past it before. I think I might do that.
Come right to 174. Helm I.
Depends where it goes live. I think it's just going to detect me and attack me immediately, and I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. But we'll try and turn towards it, and if you can get too close to it, you'll pass by it by the time it's gone live, and then it'll just scoot off heading north, unless it's set to circle, which would be something else. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's accelerate time.
Con helm. Steady course.
I'm not going to worry about... okay, that's bad.
Come left to.
Though I
0,
think
4,
it's circling.
9. Helm I.
I think it is. It's very bizarre.
Make depth 40 feet, dive I.
I'm going to just turn it away. I think right now is when it's going to detect me.
Come left to 005. Helm I.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 176. Contact faded.
Make turns for 15 knots.
Let's bring my
Maneuvering
speed back. By presenting my tail to it, the hope is that I'm going to give it the smallest active sonar return. And how far away is it? Maybe 3,000 yards. I don't know. It's
Passing 300 feet.
It's close enough that it's definitely a threat. Well, accelerate time. If this thing detects me, I'm going to have to jump back to flying. But we'll keep it at 15 knots just for the time being.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Okay, let's drop my speed. because it will
Meet
detect my...
con sonar, no longer cavitating.
It will detect my cavitation. I think we've gone away with it. Beauty. Okay.
Come right to 090.
Oh,
Helm I.
there's another one heading towards me. Okay, that's bad. That is bad.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and crack it on.
Making turns for 1.
Con sonar, we are
Let's
cavitating.
see. Do we have... That's what I've just launched.
Depth 650 feet, dive by.
I mean, we'll tell the torpedo to dive, but I don't know whether it's...
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Con sonar regained contact on
Okay.
Sierra 3, bearing 179.
Make depth 450 feet, dive by.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Alright, there's not many fish in the water right now, but there's enough. Accelerate time.
Con, dive at 450 feet, dive by.
I think I'm in trouble here. Yeah, he's guiding that. That's bad.
Come left to 287. Helm I.
I'm gonna watch this thing turn towards me as it detects as the sturgeon detects me changing course. So I'll take a swig of my drink whilst we watch this thing follow me. Probably, unless there's more than one.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 183. Contact is in the baffles.
Which there may be. I don't think it's changed course yet. It's just taking time.
Con sonar regained contact.
Con, helm,
Okay.
steady course.
It didn't change course. So either there's another one in there, which is a very distinct possibility. We just can't detect it. Or that thing changed course. It's just not a good, comfortable feeling. So let's just take a look. That's the one that we know about. That's in search mode. That's probably not a threat, maybe. Okay, I think there was one that changed course, but now, of course, it is still a threat, but less of a threat. We've been able to hopefully neutralize it because it's not got a wire, so we might do it. We might be okay, maybe. That might depend on what it's set to do. Accelerate time. Okay, so he has decided to continue maneuvering.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Go ahead and turn back.
Come
towards
left
me.
to 156. Helm I.
What is this thing doing?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing
We don't want any of that.
161. Contact faded.
Okay, that stop has gone live, and I am probably okay. Probably, yeah. He's managed to avoid my weapon. Let's try this one here.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 161.
Now he will have detected that launch. I'm pretty sure, and that's okay. Because he might be out of weapons right now in his tubes. Let's go ahead and stop that. Let's accelerate time. Where's he going? Not going anywhere.
Come left to 164. Helm I.
Okay, stand towards him. There you are. Alright.
Con, helm, steady course.
I'm going to pursue him with the Spearfish. It may not
Come
work.
right to 180.
Spearfish has got 18 minutes worth of fuel.
Helm, steady course.
But, oh, I don't know. It's coming up on him real quick. Yeah, I think we've got him. I don't know that he can get away from a Spearfish. The Sturgeon's not the most nimble or fast at boats. She's not bad, but I mean, she's not exactly a skipjack, or a Los Angeles, or a Seawolf, or it would seem an Oberon. Is she damaged? No, she's just running away. Okay. Well, I don't feel bad because you fired a bunch of torpedoes in my direction, but this is going to do wonders for your figure, lad. And 10 minutes left of fuel. Navigation, I see that it's not got that much fuel, has the Spearfish. This is in navigation mode, and when it goes to attack mode, it's close enough. Okay, let's go ahead and attack mode right now.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
We're down to a minute on the torpedo fuel. That's just really not good.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 166.
So I've got a Tigerfish out. A minute left of fuel on this Spearfish. That's really cutting it close. And if this fails, I'm going to use active sonar on the Spearfish. I want to detect the target, which there we go. And if I do here, I should be able to watch it. And they don't have a camera on them, but I'm going to suppose that they do. I've got the sensors.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing 16.
He's turning away, so I've got to turn the Spearfish and change the depth a little bit. See if we can recoil. Got him.
Weapon acquired.
Hello, boys.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 167. Contact breaking up.
I think we did it. I'm sure there should be a SSBN in the mix, and I don't know where it's gone, so I think we've done it. Let's active sonar for a change.
Sonar switching to active search.
I don't think we'll flush out the SSBN if there is one here. Nothing.
Con sonar switching to passive search.
Okay, well, I would call that a victory. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, what we'll do first things first, we'll make this torpedo live. Let's do that, and then what we're going to do is hang on, live by 4. There we go, and just force it to dive. So I'm just pushing 8 on the num keypad. We're making the torpedo dive. It's going to exceed its crush depth and just detonate. That'll take a few seconds, but I hope you got something from that. The second attempt went way better than the first. Very happy with that. That's not a bad result. Yeah, we had the element of surprise, I think, on the enemy, sort of, and we have better weapons, sort of, but I think I learned from my first very, very difficult first battle. There we go. So like I say, I hope you got something from that. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, the Oberon came good. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't, and I like boats. Thanks so much, everyone. Goodbye.